Gregory, take you, Paige, to be my wife.
I, Gregory, take you, Paige, to be my
I
wife.
promise to be faithful to you.
I promise to be faithful to
In
you
good times and in bad.
in good times
In sickness and in health.
in sickness and in
To
health,
love you and to honor you.
to love you and to honor
All the days of my life.
you all the days of my life.
I, Paige, take you, Gregory, to be my husband.
I, Paige, take you, Gregory, to be my husband.
I promise to be faithful to you.
I promise to be faithful to you
In good times and in bad.
in good times and in bad,
In sickness and in health.
in sickness and in health,
To love you and to honor you.
to love you and to honor you
All the days of my life.
all the days of my life.
May the Lord bless these rings, which you will give to each other as a sign of love and fidelity. Paige, receive this ring
Paige, receive this ring
as a sign of my love and fidelity.
as a sign of my love and
In
fidelity.
the name of the Father,
In the name of the Father,
and of the Son,
and of the Son,
and of the Holy Spirit.
and of the Holy Spirit.
Gregory, receive this ring
Gregory, receive this ring
as a sign of my love and fidelity.
as a sign of my love and
In
fidelity.
the name of the Father,
In the name of the Father,
and of the Son,
and of the Son,
and of the Holy Spirit.
and of the Holy Spirit.
Hello, kiss.
Lost inside your mind, like you're too far gone and out of time. But I'll run anywhere to reach you, help you find your way back home. We'll move slowly if we need to, and I won't let you go. Take another breath of open skies, stars and satellites. You've stayed in the dark, yeah, but don't miss the sunrise. Remember, I'll run anywhere to reach you, help you find your way back home. We'll move slowly if we need to, and I won't let you go. No matter how far you fall, I want you to feel me standing there beside you. How I never let you go.
Welcome everyone to the Faustini Cucinello wedding. I want to thank you all for being here, friends and family, especially those who've traveled long distance to celebrate with us. I see Iowa's in the house. Go Hawkeyes or Cyclones, whatever you go for. All right. I'd like to acknowledge the groom's parents. There they are, Greg and Maria. Truly good people who've become not only family, but also great friends. I also want to thank the bridesmaids, and groomsmen for helping making today so special. And especially want to recognize my beautiful wife of 35 years, Suzanne, who truly holds us all together. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Fred, the father of the lovely young woman. Paige, ever since you were a little girl, you always aimed to please us, while remaining determined to set goals for yourself and never letting anything stand in your way of achieving them. Case in point, about 13 years ago, Paige started taking photos of food everyone was eating and posting it on this new thing called Instagram. We would go to a restaurant, and before I picked up my fork, she would yell out, "Dad, wait. I want to take a photo of your chicken parm." Why on earth would someone want to see photos of my chicken parm? Didn't realize a lot of people would. She began getting lots of likes and building a following on her site known as Hungry Hungry. She set a goal to reach 100,000 followers, and in a short time, she achieved this. To this day, whenever I sit across from Paige, I wait a few moments to make sure she gives me the okay before I take a bite. Another example, while at the University of Delaware, Paige mentioned she started running. Good for you. Glad you're getting some exercise. Shortly after, she says, "I'm thinking of running a half marathon." This was a girl who had zero interest in running or track in high school. Later, she set a goal to run the New York City Marathon, which she did a few years back. Focusing on nutrition in college, she decided to become a registered dietitian, first working at New York Presbyterian Hospital, and now her goal of working as a one-on-one advisor. Paige is one of the kindest, most thoughtful, and unselfish people I know. She lights up the room with a smile and sense of humor, and I'm so proud to call her my daughter. Greg, you truly are a lucky guy. Greg. You probably woke up this morning on this beautiful day, about to marry this amazing woman at this wonderful venue adjacent to this beautiful golf course. And we're probably thinking the same thing as me. I wonder if there's a way we could sneak out and play a couple of holes. So Paige came to me and said, "Dad, I met this guy, Greg. He's really nice, and I think you'll get along with him. He's into sports. He played quarterback in high school, was a star lacrosse player in college, and he really likes the golf." I said, "That's nice." This is about the time, football season, we were getting the schedule, about this time of year. So I said, "What's his favorite football team?" She said, "The Jets." I said, "Sorry to hear that." But I figured, if his dad was a Jets fan, it made sense he'd be one too. Then I find out, Greg's dad's a Viking fan. So he chose to be a Jet fan. Naturally, I had my doubts. But then I met Greg, and I have to say, he's a true gentleman, very respectful, and it made me glad to see how Paige was when the two of them were together. Like Paige, Greg is someone who is determined to achieve the goals he sets for himself. He is kind, courteous, and very easy to get along with. And he's also a pretty good golfer, which very few can say about me. Most importantly, you make my daughter happy, which makes us happy. I am so glad to have you as part of our family. Always be good to her. Take care of my girl. Some words of wisdom regarding marriage. Build a friendship before marrying someone. Marry your best friend. I'd like everyone to stand and raise your glass. Oh, I got one. Okay. To Paige and Greg, may your love be modern enough to achieve the times, to serve, I'm sorry, I gotta start that one again. May your love be modern enough to survive the times, but old-fashioned enough to last forever. To the happy couple, chin chin, bona fortuna.
Hi, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, hi, I'm Madison, Paige's best friend and maid of honor. I have had the privilege of calling Paige my best friend basically my entire life, though calling her my best friend has never really felt right for the right title for Paige. She really, truly has always been more like family. Though my dad and mom, who of course are here today, may have only given birth to me and Haley, another bridesmaid of Paige's, there's always felt like there's been three sisters in the Evans family, Paige being the third, of course. She was always accounted for on Friday night pizza night. If we were going anywhere, the question was always asked, are we picking up Paige? And an Evans family moment, life moment, never happened without Paige by our side. I'll forever be grateful for Paige for joining my mom and Haley's Girl Scout troop at the age of 6, and since then, the three of us, me, Paige, and Haley, have never had to go a week without each other. So yes, I am Paige's best friend, but I'm also her older, not always wiser, big sister. In knowing and loving Paige basically my whole life, I can confidently say Paige is the most loyal person I know, the most consistent, trustworthy friend anyone could ever ask for. If there has been one constant in my life, it's been Paige. Life changes constantly. People grow, drift, move, change. So having someone who is always there no matter what life throws at you is not only rare, but is truly one of the greatest gifts you can have. To have someone walk through this life beside you, to see every version of you, and to still love and support you through it all, that is Paige to me. We've been through every stage of life together, surviving questionable fashion phases like the 2 straight years that Paige only wore leopard, and that was in high school. She wasn't a child. To then, when we were in high school, vowing absolutely never to drink after a terrifying school assembly, to then getting drunk a few months later for the first time on St. Patty's Day in the city. Every Halloween, not only being spent at the Faustini's house, but also making sure we had the perfect matching outfits. I'll still be chasing that high of the Charlie's Angels outfits we wore in 2012. We've survived Somers Middle School together. We've thrived through Kennedy together. We went to college, and we became new friends with people. Your friends became mine. My friends became yours, so shout out to Mimi and Camille. We moved to the city together and survived our building nearly collapsing, and then having to be relocated to, you guessed it, the same block on the Upper West Side, just 4 doors down from each other. We've become dog moms together, and eventually we got to watch each other find our person and fall in love. Paige's loyalty runs so deep that I genuinely know I could call her for absolutely anything, and she'd be there without hesitation. Like back in high school, when I was working at our local dry cleaners, and I thought, you know what would only make this awesome, amazing job better? If Paige were here. So it took one phone call to Paige saying, hear me out. You should come work at the dry cleaners with me. She didn't ask any questions. She was on payroll days later. It was the best job ever. We loved it. And we still go to the dry cleaners all the time to hang out. And to be fair, I am equally loyal to Paige. Like when she called me one day and said, hey, Blue just got back from bad girl camp. Can you come over and see if she attacks you? I was over there in 30 minutes, fully prepared to risk it all. Thankfully, I survived to tell the story, and Blue is a hashtag very, very, very good girl. One of the greatest gifts in life has been getting to do life with you. I couldn't be prouder of the person you become, and I feel so lucky knowing that I'll stand beside you through all the chapters that life still has to come. And now, we also have Greg. Greg fits in so naturally to our lives, and it fits in perfectly to your world. I freaking love him, and trust me, I'm very picky. Besides the unfortunate Jets fan situation, he's truly the perfect match for you. And honestly, now when Paige and I make plans, I get kind of upset when Greg isn't involved. Out of all the chapters of Paige's life, the Greg chapter has honestly been my favorite. I'm so grateful you found someone like him. Funny, easygoing, loyal, reliable, caring, willing to do hungry activities with you, and most importantly, also Italian. Truly, thank God you've brought someone that we all actually really love into our lives. So the reason this is my favorite chapter of Paige's story isn't because it's filled with all of our funny stories, our inside jokes, our crazy night outs, or our heart-to-heart girls' nights in. It's because there's really no better feeling in the world than to see your best friend be the happiest she's ever been in her life. Since Greg, I've never seen Paige so happy, confident, and truly and authentically herself. Greg, thank you for loving my Paige and making her the happiest version of herself. You two couldn't have picked better partners. Greg, from experience, I can tell you that you've truly got the best one. Having Paige as your person means knowing that no matter what life brings you, she will always have your back. Every win you have becomes her win too, no matter how big or how small. It means always being seen, heard, supported, laughed with, cried with, and of course, always having someone to eat great food with. Paige and Greg, I love you both so much. Thank you for letting us all be a part of this incredible love story. I truly cannot wait to see and watch what the rest of your beautiful life has to bring. So everyone, please raise a glass to Paige and Greg. To love, loyalty, laughter, great food, and a lifetime of loving each other throughout all the chapters that life has left to bring. Cheers.
All right. Good evening, everyone. For those who don't know me, I'm Christian, Greg's younger brother, and proud best man. Before I say anything else, I want to thank both families for putting on such a beautiful weekend. We're all really fortunate to be here to celebrate two people that we love very much. When I think about what it was like growing up as the younger brother to Greg, it was certainly an experience, to say the least. In our town of Mountain Lakes, Greg built a very strong reputation early on. He was an accomplished athlete, had an incredible group of friends, many of whom are here tonight, and carried himself in a way that people respected and gravitated towards. He was the kind of the person that didn't just call himself a leader. He earned it by putting everything he had into whatever was asked of him. Like most younger brothers, I just wanted in on as much action as I could get. But, unfortunately, the feeling was not reciprocated. Greg was extremely tough on me, especially in public. At the time, I was convinced that he was just very embarrassed by me, which was fair. I was a pretty chunky boy growing up. I also had some questionable haircuts, so there was some justification. But outside of the public, my brother and I competed sun up to sundown, whether it was video games, mini hockey in the living room, or this game that we used to play called First to Drop the Football Loses in our bedrooms that were across from one another. And yes, we did share a room growing up and are still here today. So he never took it easy on me at all, but over time I made progress. I stacked a few wins on the board. And while Greg continued to excel in pretty much everything that he did, there were many times where following him actually did lead me astray. In our house, Greg was easily the most rebellious, to the point where after many normal teenager hiccups, my mom had an application ready to send him to Valley Forge Military Academy if he didn't clean up his act that year. Being the great younger brother that I was, I knew that I had to intervene somehow. So that year, while Greg was on an internal probation with my mother, I put up a record numbers of tantrums, including earning a suspension from the church's CYO basketball league the first ever awarded for lashing out at a coach, which ended up being a 2-for-1 because that coach was my mother, actually. But I knew as a younger brother I had to dig deep and find a way, because if my brother was going to military school, I was damn sure going with him. But luckily, we both righted the ship. Greg went on to Towson and had a great career by continuing to do what he had done for me, which is setting the standard for others around him. On a more serious note, as I look back on my life to date, I can credit just about everything that I have to watching Greg go first. He laid the blueprint, did a damn good job doing it, and how lucky am I to have had the opportunity to learn from it. Anyone who's played the role as a younger brother can probably attest. But for me, it felt like everything that I set out to do in my life was to make my big brother proud. But standing here tonight, what feels so special and a little bit unfamiliar for me is just realizing how proud I actually am of him. Not because all of his great accomplishments, but the man that he's become. And Paige, you are a huge part of that. When my sister first did some digging and told me that Greg was seeing someone, I knew that she had to be special, because for years, Greg used to say that the only way he could ever coexist with a female is if she was from a foreign country and did not speak any English. So when we found out that Paige was from Westchester and spoke English, we had some pretty high expectations for her. And Paige, you've exceeded every one of them. You're kind, you're loyal, understanding, and somehow managed to fit seamlessly into this loud, chaotic family from the very beginning, from the first time we ever had a Donino slice. And for everyone who knows Greg, they would certainly agree with this. You've made him a way better person. Speaking for me personally, before Greg met you, Greg was my tough older brother. But now he's become my best friend. And that's something that I'll cherish forever. Everyone here has complete confidence in the marriage that you're building, because we've already seen this come to fruition through Blue. Like marriage, Blue didn't come easy. There were many challenges. There were moments where you probably wondered what the hell you signed up for. But through your patience, commitment, and partnership, you were rewarded with a kind of love that you didn't even know ever existed. And your marriage will be no different. So Greg and Paige, I love you both. Let's raise a glass to a lifetime of happiness, health, and a marriage built on commitment and partnership. Cheers.